All right, back as promised. I am here. We're going to play a little bit of Fishbowl against two decks I've recently opened in Prophetic Visions for Keyforge. All right, so if you watched my last video, you saw that I have Boney Claws as a named deck, and I opened that on the last video. Unusual deck has uh, five uh, Vipers in it, and I don't know if that's good. I don't know if anybody knows if that's good, but we're gonna test it out. And then across the table here for the other player is going to be Shield Master Not, the Giant. This is I opened this deck up last Saturday, played it against my son. It turned out well. I played it in another game in a kind of a fishbowl setting against another deck, uh, and it pulled out the win against that one. I did it against one of my moderately good decks, uh, and just to see kind of relative power. And yeah. All right, and we're gonna play some Keyforge here. There will be play mistakes. It's a new set, and still figuring out things. So, uh, very casual setting when you're playing against yourself. Last time I forgot there was a uh, a card on the table, and I played through it, and yeah, the whole game basically. All right, so we got tails here. I'll call heads over here on Boney's side. No, no, that was literally a coin flip. Let's randomize it here. Really? Tabletop simulator? Really? I feel like I've been having the strangest luck. Uh, so let's flip that again. Call this still. Oh, call this still heads. Okay, and it is tails. So I am player two over here. So we'll grab 6 cards. All right. I'm not going to look at them because the other player is going to go first. All right. And let's draw 7 on the other side. All right. I did randomize these before, but just so you can see that I did it, we'll get 7 here. 6 and 7. Okay, let's flip these over and see what we've got. All right, let's just do a little bit of organization. All right. Let's take a look at some of these cards. Miasma, we know. Let's see. Probably not for a first card. Okay, yeah. When we can put down, if I understand the rules right, even on your first turn, you can put down a prophecy, and that doesn't count as the cards you play, if I understand those rules correctly. All right. Upgrade, probably not first turn. Creature. Okay. Okay. All right. So it looks like we've got some pretty good fates. Pretty good fates. And let's just look at our. All right. Signs point to yes. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and activate a prophecy. And I think we're going to go ahead and do uh, this one, lose a third of your amber rounded down, and this prophecy is the end of the opponent's turn if they have amber in the pool equal to or greater than current key cost. And then having them lose a third of that is good. So let's go ahead and flip that over, put it down, put that on top of it. We've got a fate. Okay, so now we get to think about our first turn. This is probably better to see. Um, right. Well, I think maybe we'll go Star Alliance here, and we'll throw down this guy. Get this out of the way. Okay. And that way, uh, we can get some reaping done and just kind of see what we can do about destroying other creatures. All right. So then, got 5 cards. Going to draw one, not look at it, and let's switch it back over to Boney. All right. First full turn. Let's flip those over. All right, do a little organization. Okay, on some creatures first. Three. Okay, so we can counter that. Okay. I think shadows is probably where to go. Okay, so go ahead and put down a creature. Go ahead and make him exhausted. And then we'll go ahead and play this, do 3 damage. That kills this guy, and he gets purged. Yeah. I was saying in my video that uh, I thought the playability for that card was much better than the fate. All right, now I need to decide, do I want to put down a fate? So, yeah, this is for both players. Archive each friendly, oh no, each friendly creature not on the flame. Yeah, that's some disruption. So I'll go ahead and let's see, we're at no amber to no amber. This is at the end of the turn, right? This turn, they have less. Okay, we'll do some disruption there. It's only a 1 power creature. Got under. All right. Go ahead and ready that guy. All right, let's see what this one is. Oh, I didn't draw cards on the other side. I think I can just 4, 5, and 6. Okay. All right, so let's see here. Let's flip this guy over. All right. Looks like we can do a pretty strong. And that's got there. Looks like we can do a pretty strong, at least setup. Okay, do I got some armor? I do. I do got some armor. We can We can take care of that guy. All right, so let's go ahead and bring in this guy. Exhausted. This guy. Exhausted. Then we'll play this card. So deal 1 damage to an enemy creature. Go ahead and do it to him. He's not gonna survive. And then I'll do 1 damage to him, but his armor absorbs it. Get back in there. There we go. And that guy's no more. All right. Need to start getting some ember at some point, but it's a good setup. All right, and draw 3 cards. All right. Swing it back over here. Okay, we'll go ahead and flip over to these guys. All right. The snakes are starting to arrive. Okay. Looks like a disc turn to me. Let's see. Purge up to 2 cards from a discard pile. Which we've only got 1. So let's see if we can get. We've got a couple creatures there. So I can destroy those creatures and then do some purging. So I get some amber for it, though. Okay. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to play this guy, this guy. Not too exhausted. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and play this card. So I get an ember for playing it. Okay. Then I'm going to destroy my Viper. And I get an ember for doing that. And then I'm going to. Which guy do I want to destroy? I think this guy's probably more disruptive. Okay, so you get an ember. And then I'm going to go ahead and purge 2 cards from a discard pile. Ember for playing it. And then we're going to purge these cards. All right. This is when they have less in the pool. It's hard to keep track of all, especially two prophecies. And this one was when, okay, and then 4 cards. Tap it over. Okay, let's see what we've got. And over to Star Alliance. Okay, so start of each player's turn, the player with the fewest creatures in play takes control. Oh yeah, that's a fun one. Deploy. Purist, okay. So I would lose control over that right away. Let's see what we're gonna upgrade. I don't know how much archiving goes over here, so we might just be playing that for the pip. All right, yeah, I think I'm gonna go Star Alliance. Oh, we're gonna go ahead just play that for the Ember. Okay, throw this guy out. Okay, again, we don't have an upgrade. Or do I? Well, there is one upgrade in. I think I'd rather have the Ember right now. All right. Got three. I think that will do it. Okay, let's see what we've got. Okay, hold on. Let's go back. I think the prophecy was fulfilled, right? Prophecy fulfilled. At the end of the opponent's turn, if they have less. Right, so three. Oh no, we've got three. Three and three. Okay, never mind. All right, looks like it's probably going to be Logos this turn. Okay, delete. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna go Logos. Okay, we'll throw it on this guy. Get two of them. Two. Okay, so we got two chances at this. So that's pretty good. Okay, we'll go ahead and discard. So that is a creature. Creature. Nice. Let's take two of those. And let's do it again. Creature. Selection. Well, we got rid of him anyway. And he didn't have two to steal anyways, just one. Well, that he is me, but you know. All right, and we're on the brink. We're on the brink here, but they don't have eight or more. We'll just get on check and call it a day. Six. Let's go ahead and swap over. All right, so Prophecy's gonna Oh, oh, hold on. Hold on. We had this prophecy is going to be fulfilled because they're on check, right? In your opponent's turn, they have Ember equal to signs point to yes. Okay. If I remember right, this is nasty. Okay. Lose 1/3 of your Ember, rounding down. Okay. That would be 2. Okay. Goes in the discard pile. That becomes inactive. Okay. Nice little thing there. Let's do some organization. Okay. Creature, the bottom of its deck. Where's the bottom card of the deck? Let's see what it is. Okay. At the start of your opponent's turn, that player discards the top card of their deck. Must choose. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Okay. Take that. Flip it over. Okay, well, here's the thing. So this has a Star Alliance pip on it. So does that mean I can pick either Shadows or Star Alliance? I think that is the case. I think that is the case. But I don't, I'm not sure I want, well, I get a reap this guy. Okay, that doesn't help me too much because it doesn't actually, you may ready a non-robot creature. Doesn't really help me much. All right. I think we got to go with shadows here. First of all, we'll throw down our other miasma. Get a number. And then we'll go ahead and play hoodwink. Okay, reveal the cards. There's 4. And then that's steel. Okay, that gets purged. Lots of purged cards in this deck. Yoink. All right, and then put down a prophecy. Why not? Go ahead. Put down second mouse. And this one, purge the bottom card of a deck. Prophecy. All right, and then this one, of your opponent's turn if they have less. Okay, so have more. All right, that was a big swing. 1, 2, 3. He's over. Ooh, shadows. It's a shadows. I think we got to do it. Let's see. This guy was supposed to receive a damage, right? It's half. I already stole. Destroy, steal one. Has my hawk. No artifact. Alps. Itself. All right. Well, we need to try to get in this. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and play this one. They lose half their amber, which used to be my amber. It's a control here. Okay. Go ahead and put this guy down. Move these guys down a little bit. It's a taunt. Let's throw down Thunk. Oh, these guys are exhausted. Play a Miasma. Play a Hawk. And 5 cards. Okay, and 3. Let's do it. Okay, at the end of the turn, they have less. Fulfill second mouse. We got here. Purge the bottom card of your deck. Okay. I'm going to try not to look at the card underneath it. You're just going to have to trust me. Purged. And then trying to find it. Cards are small. Can't read it. Okay. That way we keep things in order. Okay, and what was that? Purged Eddy of Dis? Oh, I like that card. Well, we're not going to see it this game. Okay. That prophecy is fulfilled. All right. Switch on over. Okay, let's go ahead and flip these. Okay, but gotta remember this guy. Beginning of the turn, we discard one. We have to call Star Alliance. Okay, which is okay. I was probably leaning that way anyway. Throw out a future booster. Okay, discard the bottom 3 of your deck. You may put any number of the discard cards on top of your deck in any order. Okay, that's good. I feel like this guy. Okay. Yes, so these 2 cards work well together, I found, because you can know what your top one is, and get it every time. Well, every time you can get it, get it that time. So let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna flip these, discard these 3, decide if we want any of them. All right, divine seal. Put it. Okay, play capture 3. It's good. I probably don't want to destroy each exhausted card. See, I like all those cards. like all those cards. So I think we're gonna just, what do we have in our hand? Okay, so I think I'm going to put them all back. But I'm gonna put this card down for, oh, we gotta flip that back over. Don't look at it, just flip it. Okay, put that one back first. Then I'm gonna be drawing more than one card anyway, so it doesn't matter. I want those cards. Okay, but we're going to play this guy. Choose a house, discard the top card of your deck. Actually, which one of those would we rather discard? If I'm able to roll that back. Which one do we not want? Because we do have to discard it. Discard one of them. I like that capture 3. That's an Ember Pip. We've got 2. I'm going to go ahead and just discard that one. Or no, not discard that. Put that one on top. We will eventually discard it. Okay. So now we play this one. We call Sanctum. We discard that. And we get an Ember for guessing correctly. All right. And so that's Star Alliance. Do we want to put out Prophecy? Okay. Haven't seen any artifacts out there yet. We have one Ember. 2. So I might give him a chance to do that. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna throw that out there with second mouse. Go ahead and ready that. Oh, too far. Okay. End of the turn. I have less. So let's fulfill second mouse. Archive each friendly creature not on a flank. Okay. They are on a flank, so no problem. Okay. Let's see what we have. We got another Viper. Surprise, surprise. Okay. All right. Discard your hand for each discard. Captures one from its own side. Okay. So they only have one. Choose a house, destroy each creature from a chosen house. Okay. 2 chains. Man, why does that feel so bad? I think it's because we had better things. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to go ahead and do logos here. Go ahead and do my interdimensional graph. One's forging, but we got keys here. Or we got need to get Ember here. All right, let's throw this guy down. This guy down. Too far. Okay, and then we're gonna reap with this guy. Remember, and then his ability says Archive the top two cards of your deck. Let's go ahead and look at what they are. Evasive maneuvers. We dealt damage, that's good. Okay, this guy. Okay, I'll allow it. Okay. Do we want to put out a prophecy? I mean, I don't think I can bluff myself. So that is one thing about the fish bowling is kind of the bluffing about the prophecy. That game is kind of not included. I'm starting to get some creatures here. The other side's probably gonna have to find a way to deal with that. Let's get 3 cards. All right, and what prophecy? Less. Okay. Looks like I have more. So that prophecy is not yet fulfilled. Wait, hold on. What are these 3 amber in that one? Okay, I'll have to watch that back and see what. I think these are all here, so we're tied on amber. Okay. All right, I need to watch my play. So many things to keep track of. One. Did I not drop 2, 3, and 4? Hey, let's see here. Okay, if we do this guy, this guy should have another damage because we did it twice, right? This is the last time. All right, looks like we're into shadows. So this guy is now. Let's go ahead and just delete that. This guy is now destroyed. And we're doing shadows. Get one creature and exhaust it. Or fate. Destroy each exhausted creature. So do we have any? We've got some. Got a thunk. Oh, that guy should have done 2 damage to a creature. Let's just go ahead and say that he did that to that guy. We don't want to destroy that guy. We'll move him in a different way. Let's go ahead. Play thunk. We'll do 2 damage to this guy. I said there would be play mistakes for sure. All right, and then this guy will put out. All right, and then we have equal. So I, that's I didn't put out a prophecy on the other side. Okay, excuse me. Let's get 2 cards. Send it back over. All right, I think it's going to be a Lugos. Got lots of Vipers, but Babylon. Those guys are ready. Mm. Yeah, logos. What do we have any logos in here? I don't think so. I think it was two shadows cards. Okay, let's go ahead and be logos. Okay, I'm gonna reap this guy. Reap this guy. To reveal the top card of your deck. It's a logos card. Play it. Nice. Nope. Chances are it's a Viper. Okay, we don't discard that, right? Just make sure. Just otherwise archive it. Okay, throw it in there. Okay, we're getting the archive thing going. All right, I'm gonna throw down another one. Yet another one. Starting to see some good things about logos. Okay, and there's no this prophecy here. Less. I have more. Make sure there's no strays. Okay, no prophecy fulfilled. So we will grab two cards and send it back over. Okay, let's see here. Sanctum, perhaps? Fight ability. Okay, they've got a pretty good jump on creatures for me, so it's gonna take a while for them to get control of the Promised Blade. Wordy neighboring sanctum creature. Okay, it's after fight or a reap. Okay, we can let's we can get rid of that fall guy there. Should be pretty good. All right, yeah, let's be sanctum. Get an ember. And that was just put a creature. Okay, we're gonna take this creature, put it on the bottom of the deck. No, that's the discard pile. No, I want to know. The deck. No, there we go. I can get at some things. Okay, we're gonna bring in this guy. Exhausted. Okay, we're gonna re-put this guy. Gotta fight. Well, I guess let's. Do we want to fight with him? Start the bottom card. So if it's a creature, put it into play under your control. Ooh, I think we might want to fight, even if it's into an elusive creature. Let's see. Funk, we could destroy those elusive, not elusive, elusive. Okay, so this is what we do. We fight to this guy. Okay. He dies. Okay, let's see. How does this work? Let me see what Okay, but no, hold on. Yeah, so we can't discard the bottom card of a player's deck. Okay, so it's not this guy. Okay, so this guy dies. And so the armor just absorbs that. Okay, let's flip this over and we discard this card. We know it's Fall Guy. That's how it was. We knew Fall Guy was under there. So then he comes in under our control. Sure. It's a creature, put it into play under your control. So you don't get the play effect, but right? You just put it into play. Okay, yeah. So then this is out of play. But he's got taunt. Oh, and look who's protecting over here. Enemy creatures. Oh, okay. I forgot about that guy. There should have been some exhaustion going on over there. All right, we'll try to remember. I can't roll it back. Okay. All right. And let's go ahead and just throw this guy down. He's kind of like Gray Rider, but instead of play, it's the fight, which loved Gray Rider. Okay, so we can't do anything to that, but we can use the Omni ability of Future Booster. Let's go the other way. And look at the top card. And then we can put it on the bottom if I want. Ooh. No, I think I want to keep that. Discarding those archives might be good. And if I decide to do it on the side, I can do the other. And it's got a capture bit. Nice. So we'll flip that over. I mean, I've got the knowledge that I've got something to counter that archives, but it's nice that it's got that other ability to choose from. All right, no prophecy active on the other side. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. You know, I'm gonna try to play like I don't know that knowledge. There is the one. Would I take it into my hand at this point? Trying to think if I would. I probably would because I'm building a shadows thing here. So I probably would take those into my hand. But called this. Too many snakes. It's gotta be too many snakes. Okay. Right. Discard your hand. Captures one from its own side. Okay. That makes a big hand. That would further cement my choice in there because if I play all these cards and then have three, capture three on side is really good. Really, really good. Okay, so we're gonna save that. Choose a house, destroy each creature from the chosen house. Two chains. Okay. Ooh, yeah, I mean that would destroy. I'll get that back. Okay. So let's go ahead and start with this one. Okay. We're gonna destroy all the things of shadows. So they're gonna steal that. That puts them on check. Oh well. I mean, keys have to be forged at some point, right? Okay, so then this guy goes back over here. This guy in there. I don't have any shadows out currently. All right. I'm pretty sure I got the pit for that. I love that art. Uh, just grabbing a guy and like gonna throw him into the abyss. They tell no tales. Nice. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, we don't. And then we're just gonna put them out there. Right? They're coming out. Okay. Even if so like this is heavy on creatures, so like I'm not gonna take control of anybody. These are elusive creatures. Like you can't fight out of these snakes. Okay, so we're gonna discard, or we're gonna play that. Then we're gonna discard our hand. Fine, I've got something going on here. Let's see, which that's my draw deck. Somehow I've got. Oh, hold on. This was probably flipped from doing things to the bottom. Wish I there probably is a way in Tabletop Simulator to draw from the bottom of the deck, but if there is, I don't know it, and I'm not gonna take the time to look it up. All right, and then these were discarded. All right, and so it was three cards, capture three from their own side, and I think I want to put all three on that Gray Warden. All right. Do these Pied Vipers, do they need poison? Would that make them better? I feel like a snake needs poison, especially if it's a viper. Three creature. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see if they need poison or not. Okay. So I think that's what I can do. I took them off check. That's good. I don't have anything to put down on a prophecy. Uh, and I've got more, so I've avoided that prophecy. Okay, see if these vipers are any good. It does not disappoint that we got most of them out at the same time. Okay, let's see what we've got here. All right, do some arranging. Oh man, I got rid of my shadows. Got rid of my shadows. But we do have. No. Do we go? Do we go with the what we have on the board? Ready a neighboring sanctum creature. So we'll be able to do a couple of things. Okay, I think. All right, let's be sanctum. We can do some nasty things with sanctum. All right, so we're gonna play that. It's got a capture pip. We want it on that guy, and they just I just took out my archives that time. Now I'm gonna purge an action from here. Let's hit these right round, right round. Action. Not a, let's see. That looks like an action. Not an action. Action. I'm gonna I'm gonna purge this action. I don't know if that's the correct choice, but that's what I'm gonna do. All right. So we captured one. Purged in action. Okay. That's the cards in our hand. Okay, so we are going to first reap with this guy. Gets us an ember. Okay, then we're gonna reap with this guy. Gets us an ember. Then we're gonna ready this guy. We're gonna reap with him again. For 6. And then let's go ahead and do this. We capture 1. Put it on this guy. And future booster. Let's look at top card. Um, Let's go ahead and put that on the bottom. I mean, we've got a little bit of Sanctum out, and it would be nice to have more, but I've got a feeling we need to get like a really heavy Shadows turn. Try to get some of this Ember because there's probably going to be some fighting next time to try to get all that Ember on these creatures. All right, and check. That's there. So, do I want to maybe activate? Is there another prophecy? Fate, destroy friendly artifact. No artifacts out. Purge, the most powerful friendly creature. That might be nice. Lots of 3s there. Okay. What prophecy? Okay, let's go ahead and put that one down under signs. Point to yes. Active prophecy. That way we can draw a few more cards. Or, well, just one more card. Always feels bad just drawing one card. I feel like I haven't done a great turn. All right, looks like I didn't draw. So let's get 6 cards here. Okay, only got 5. Let's flip this. So one thing about Tabletop Simulator, shuffling is nice. Okay, this looks like a Logos turn. Going to be archiving quite a bit. Fate 3 to a friendly creature. Each card in your hand. Okay. All right. Definitely want to put down Instant transmission. Ember. Okay, we're gonna throw down this guy. Okay, I don't think. Let's see. Three. Okay, so we're gonna. Okay, it's got 3 ember on him. You just want the ember. Just want the ember. Okay, that guy's destroyed. I draw a card. Okay, and let's see here. So again, I think for this guy, I think that scrap ability. Again, I know discarding a card is good, but that drawing of the card, I I want to take the gamble that it's something I need rather than knowing that there's something I don't need. And then you also get the benefit of having, a creature out. All right. Let's throw out another one of these guys. Got a feeling this is going to get out of hand pretty quick. Yeah, I think I'd rather have it as a creature. Okay, so 3. Okay, and archive 2. There's the other snake. Okay. Okay, to reveal the top card of your deck. It's a Logos card. Play it. Not a Logos card. That takes care of Wormhole. Okay, did I get the... I don't think I got the Ember for that one. Then this one. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Starting to pull away. Now if I can just lots of shadows in my archives. That's good. That's one thing about the archiving of just cards that are in your uh, drawn from your deck. You don't know what, you get a mix, and so sometimes that can clog up your hand. But I think it's good. I think it's good. All right, let's see. I don't have a prophecy out. Do I have anything that? Oh, give control from the other things. I I wouldn't mind a future booster since it's got an Omni ability. So let's see. We got second mouse here. What are opponent's turn after they shuffles their deck? They're gonna shuffle their deck for sure next turn. They can't stop it. Yeah, I say that as if it's not me. As if it's not me. Okay. All right. And then one, two, three, and four. Okay. All right. And second mouse, I have more, so that does not proc. The one thing I did not do is stop the forging. It's the one thing I did not do. Okay, so we forge. Yeah, not a lot of key cost change in these two decks. Okay, but this is a problem right here. That's a problem. Okay, yeah. Looks like we're building towards that Shadow's turn I was hoping for. Okay, so we had to, this prophecy. I only check the second mouse. This prophecy procs, purge the most powerful friendly creature. It was their turn. So I don't know, purge a snake. There we go. Purge a snake. All right. It's hard to keep track of all the prophecies when you're managing all of them on both sides. All right, here we go. Fall guy, protect that ember. Scartish. Okay, hold on. Let's not get distracted. I'm going to put this guy. So he belongs to House Shadows and Star Alliance. I'm going to put him behind the taunt because board wiping would be good. All right, so let's make sure we're keeping track of who's exhausted. Okay, I don't think I'm going to discard. So, yes. Okay, so I am going to try. I am going to try to get this one to proc. So I know that it's pretty lopsided here, but I'm hoping that I can get this guy to survive, and then he's either Star Alliance or he's Shadows. So hoping that he reaps, we can blow this up and then get it closer. Oh, hold on. We got too many things selected here. Uh, and then we can get things uh, more uh, even. Okay, so future booster. Pretty sure until I swap over my deck. I can't look at the top card of my deck because there isn't one. We can capture one. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and stick it on him. There's going to be. Okay, so let's see. They have more. Does not proc. But what does proc is the shuffling of this. All right. Excuse me. All right, so I did kind of expect this, having played it on the other side. And this is give control of a friendly art artifact to your opponent. So this might be a rules question. Since I get to pick, can I and it's at the start of the turn, I can just hand this over, right? And then at the start of the turn it'll just come back to me. I'm guessing. I mean, I would allow that if it was a judge. Since it doesn't say it has to stay in control of the person. So I'm going to do that. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. Okay. Discard. No longer active. And there's a line. Okay. Let's see what we can do on the other side. Oh, let's draw some cards here. Okay. All right. Our archives is full of like shadows. So let's see what we've got. Okay, we've got a fair amount of shadows here. However, what taking our archives does not do. Let's see, let's just look. Shadows, 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 Viper. Okay, so we got two of those. All right. I'm just gonna go ahead and put them in my hand. There is quite a bit of archive. 8. Hold on. You didn't go in my hand. I have to do it individually, don't I? I do. Okay. This right here would be great disruption for what I know is planning on the other side. Star Alliance, if I can get them into Sanctum by virtue of that card, that would be great. Okay, but first, let's go ahead and forge so people aren't yelling at me that I'm not forging. There we go. Okay, and we just played that one. Okay. Go ahead and throw that guy down. We're gonna destroy a couple of these. Get some ember. Okay, but we want to reap with them first. So, reap, reap, and reap. So let's get 3. Okay, and then let's see, just harmony, draw 3 cards. Okay, go ahead and destroy him and get 3 cards. Let's see, 2 and 3. Okay, then we're going to destroy up to 2 cards, or 2 creatures, sorry. For each creature destroyed this way, the creature's controller gains 1 ember. So I'm going to destroy this guy because I feel like he's. And then we'll destroy one of our vipers and get 2 plus the ember on there, right? So 3. That's quite productive. Oh, and this at the start of my turn goes back over there. It's not what I wanted to happen when I played that fate. All right, let's see what's under here. Okay, we've got a massive shadows turn coming up. Interdimensional graphs. Okay. All right, do we have a good fate ability on one of these? Fate, destroy each exhausted creature. Have one. Fate, purge, and exhausted. Fate. Deal 2 damage to a friendly creature. Good, and those are purged. Okay, the only one. I think I'm just gonna keep that one for the Ember. Okay, no prophecies. I know it's prophetic visions, but you don't have to play the prophecies if you don't wanna. Okay, so let's see. Second mouse. The start of your opponent's turn. Same number of creatures. Oh, at the start? That might be harder to play than I thought. All right. Well, draw no cards. Send it over. Let's see what I can do. I very much feel like I'm playing behind now because that was a big burst. Okay, so let's go ahead and flip these cards. Okay, so we have to do this guy. Start of opponent's turn. That player discards top card of their deck and must choose the discard house of their active house. Deal 1 damage. Okay, let's discard this card. Sanctum. No, that's like the only one. It could have been Shadows, it could have been Star Alliance, but it had to be Sanctum. All right, I guess we roll with it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this guy's ability is not gonna get me in the game. So let's just reap with this guy. With an ember. And we play this guy. Then we got this guy again. Player discards their archive. Took the archives. I knew this card was in there, so it's like, well, I'm gonna take that archives and they're safer in my hand. Okay, so purge an action card, I guess is what we're gonna do. Okay, we get an ember for playing it. We capture. At this point, I'm just gonna throw it on that guy, just so we don't have it all on one creature. And okay, what were we doing with this guy? Purge an action card. Okay, let's see what we got here. Not an action card. Not an action card. Action card. That looks like a good one to purge. It's an artifact. Just gonna make sure that, yeah, yeah, that's the only action in there. But it's a good one. It's a good one to purge for sure. Okay. All right, we can capture another one. Still not gonna get him off a key though. Let's see. Do we want to spread it out? Yeah, I'll put it on that guy. At least we get to steal it back if that guy dies. All right, and future booster. Okay, capture all but 5. Yeah, that's kind of a catch 22. Well, especially if we put it on top, we know we're gonna be. Should have. I know I probably should have killed that guy. Speaking of killing him, he's got a damage. Why, yeah, why am I enduring this? I should have attacked that guy. Oh well. Okay, so I gotta put this on the bottom, otherwise I'm gonna be locked into Sanctum for the rest of my life. Or at least, yeah, because at least for the rest, possibly the rest of the game. Because how many more turns are there in this game? It's, uh, it's realistically, things are gonna get crazy. Okay, so first of all, let's see. I didn't have any prophecies out, so spend 6. I like to do the yellow one second. Got 1. I think Logos is the way to go. Logos will get me there. I've got an interdimensional graph, tons of shadows, but at this point I just need to try to close it out. Okay, so we'll play interdimensional graft. Get the ember. Gonna uh, reap with that guy. At this point I probably don't even care what those are. We'll look at them. Gonna reap with this guy. Okay. Reveal. This guy. It is. Discard the top two cards of a player deck or two random cards from a player archive. Of the same type. Steal two. Well, let me look at my archives real fast. They are not the same type. So, um, because I just have two, that would be both of them. It wouldn't be random at all, but it wouldn't achieve my goal. We're gonna do these. Creatures! Let's go. We'll take that. Okay, so that goes there. I'm gonna reap. Archive two more. I'm gonna reap. Let's see, we need two here. Okay, so I can't do it because it's not a trigger that causes me to reshuffle, right? Okay, it's just a reap. Reap. This guy, after reap, deal one damage to each creature for each card here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Oh, to each creature. And I have one, two, three. Wait, hold on. Do I have that in my hand? I guess I do. Okay, I'm just going to discard that because I don't want to mess with it. Okay. Well, no, we'll put it in our hand for now because I mean I don't need to reap with that guy, and that would mess up each creature for each card in your hand. Man, I got a massive hand right now. That would destroy everybody. Well, it keeps that from going off, but I mean, I've got a massive shadows turn. Look at all that printed amber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4. I mean, why not? Wow. Well, it's gonna stop that anyway. And sure, let's just see how just do the thing. All right, and I get these guys. No, not the card. Come on. Okay, and I get this guy. Uh, this guy gets to me, but stolen. Okay. So I did like what? How many damage? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 damage to everybody. Just throwing it out there. And then, I mean, I guess we can just see. Good practice. See if these are the same type. They are not. That's good. No miasma next turn. Okay, so I guess that served a purpose. Got that miasma out of the way. And we are sitting here on how many? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 amber. Okay. In turn with fewer. Oh, stars align. Oh, it's at the start of my turn. So, okay. All right. The start of the opponent's turn. So that's one you can set up, kind of. So I'm not going to mess with the fates just because. Okay, it looks like I didn't draw cards. Oh, wait a minute. That messes with the miasma that was discarded. Well, I mean, I guess bad on me for misplaying there. Always got to draw those cards. All right, it looks like it's a Star Alliance turn to me. Um, let's see, choose a house. Okay, we're gonna want to do our future booster there. Look at this. Yeah, sure. We'll leave that on top. Okay, play this guy. All right, and we're gonna choose Sanctum. Yay, it's Sanctum. All right, so top deck. Okay, and it is discarding. We get an Ember. Okay. All right. I like this card. Put 6 Ember on it, and then when Star Alliance creature reaps, uh, it gets one of them off of it. So it's reaping for 2 for 6 Star Alliance creatures. It's not going to do me much good because I don't think I can stop the forging here. Because I am just moving an upgrade. That is just gravy. Okay, and you know what? Looks like we're done here. Okay. Forge for 6. Let's grab those again. All right. Well, there it is. Wow. So the snakes really didn't do much other than just being bodies to reap. Um, I think the story of this game is actually that Emeritus Darn is good. It might be darn good. Uh, Elusive after Reap, those 2 cards, and as you can see, I got, you know, basically almost all of my Shadows cards in my hand and didn't even need to use them. Um, it looked like the Fates Like we're or the prophecies again, second mouse went off a couple of times. It was hard because as soon as this deck got going, it was up on amber almost all the time. And so like I could have been throwing down second mouse, but really I didn't need to. And so, at, at a certain point of the game, I wasn't even looking to see what was in my archives. Again, I could take those into my hand and like have all of my shadows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then there's another one somewhere. And so, I mean, yeah, I think I think Emeritus Darn is the card in this deck. You've got four of them. You get them out, and then all of a sudden you can throw out all your discs, can throw out all your shadows, and then from there it's just a reap party. All right, let me know. Did you like Boney Fuller? Did you like the other deck here? I think it was a little bit slow in the beginning, and then it just couldn't keep up once this deck got going. All right, thanks for watching. We will see you next time.